So, hello everyone, I'm Simon and we are here at Jamchester, the UK's biggest professional game jam, held here in Manchester over an entire weekend, 40 hours. We're all getting a bit tired now. So I've got Lindsay here with me, who is from VISR VR. We've got a VISR VR unit, so they've provided VR units co-branded with Microsoft, and we've got the Jamchester logo on there and Hack Manchester and Gameopolis. So everyone at the event gets a VISR VR unit, and we will show you what they are in a sec. I'll just get him to introduce himself and tell us about VISR.
Yeah, well, good morning. Well, firstly, it's great to be here, and also I've attended many game jams over the past sort of 5 or 6 years, and I've just got to commend you and all your team. This has just been brilliantly organised, the whole thing, absolutely seamless. So well done to you. And not only that, the quality of participants is probably the best I've ever seen at a game jam. I mean, it's brilliant, and I think that the fact that so many of the teams have just adopted VR this year. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? And I do believe, am I right, and I did say this yesterday, haven't you actually got the biggest VR game or game jam with VR in it that's happened in the UK at this event this weekend?
Yeah, we think it might be the biggest VR, one of the biggest VR game jams ever in the world, ever. Certainly one of the biggest in Europe. So we've got the VISR VR units. Everyone get the VISR VR unit. I'll talk while Lindsay gets it out, because then he doesn't have to try and talk at the same time. So basically, you're also a packaging company as well, so you've got background in making cardboard things as well, haven't you?
Yeah, VISR has sort of two strands, actually. That's my personal business is actually we make lots of promotional prints and cardboard packaging, but we also, so that's sort of half of VISR, the other half is video game developers, particularly Lewis Dean from Gateway Interactive. So what VISR was, we took the open source of Google Cardboard originally and created the VISR products, took them to GDC. And interestingly, from that, we were picked up by Google themselves and now manufacture most of the actual VISR. Actually makes a lot of the Google Cardboards that Google themselves use in the UK and in Europe. And at the same time, we were picked up by Microsoft. So we are a Microsoft Ventures and MS Ventures alumni company from London. So we're an interesting place that we are aligned to.
So show us. So people want to know what a VISR is. So show us what a VISR is. He's holding it out. So it comes in an outer cover. Yeah. Oh yeah, Nathan's moving his camera around. Yeah. So it comes with an outer cover with all the branding on, and then Lindsay's he'll want to talk about it now. So
beautifully branded there. So actually, it would help if I had a mobile phone. I think at this point. Got one? Yeah. Phone. And actually, people are familiar with the Google Cardboard. This particular chassis. VISR has about 5 or 6 different variants. This is one that its first airing has actually been this weekend.
This is a brand new one?
This is a brand new design. We've got a VISR Pro, which is a much larger one. We've got a little Nano, which is a smaller one. The cardboards that most people are probably familiar would be what Google call the V2, the Google V2. And actually this is a development on from that. So it takes phones up to the Lumia 1520. So it does actually take quite most mobile phones.
Are the Lumia, the Windows phones are the ones we've got at the event as well, because Microsoft bought the event. Microsoft has sponsored the event and got VISR on board.
Yeah, very much so. Because of the fact that we have the connection with Microsoft through MS Ventures, we also worked with Microsoft to create the SDK for the Windows Phone. So it's really great. The uptake on that this weekend has been phenomenal, hasn't it, actually? Lots of people have been actually developing. In fact, there's a guy just over there right now.
We'll point at some. Yeah, so we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Great. Yeah. While we're talking, so that's Ashley and his team who are making a game where you use the VISR, and he's got a Windows Phone in there, and you play as a blind superhero that is using. I think he's using like sonar, and every time he shouts, the phone picks up the noise and it sends like a wave out. Yeah. Sonar wave. Sonar wave. So we've got them, and there's another one behind Lindsay as well. This is a good place to stand for VISR. This is the VR sort of corner, isn't it? Well, I say corner, there's loads of VR. Yeah. There's another guy over there. Can you get that guy over there, Lindsay? Nathan. On the Vive.
Oops, I'll come out your way so you can see him. And that is an amazing device, actually. If anyone has actually tried the HTC Vive, it's pretty it's the best thing out there at the moment. It's incredible.
So the VISR. So you've done stuff for Microsoft. You've done stuff for World of Tanks. You've done stuff for film premieres. You've done stuff for all sorts of stuff. So where people can buy these? How do they buy them?
I'll bring it back here. So I'm in and out of the shop all the time. So essentially VISR is a VR solutions company. So we do actually make the branded headsets. I suppose some of the really cool things we've done. We did. For wargaming, we did the Tank Fest last year, which was brilliant. We also did all of the branded headsets for the Star Wars Force Awakens, the premiere in London, which was a personal. That was great. And also we have a 360 camera as well that we've actually developed. So those sorts of projects are quite diverse. So that can be filming at multi-story buildings. We worked. I mean, the interesting thing about VR as well at the moment is the applications are very varied. So we did work with St Bart's Hospital and provided the headsets for that when they actually did the first live-streamed operation, colonoscopy. And 500 headsets were sent out globally. So surgeons all over the world could actually see how Dr. Shafi Ahmed was actually undertaking this particular
So VISR, obviously you do lots of different things, but the core product is the cardboard headsets, and that's really sort of, we were talking about it yesterday, it's about sort of democratizing VR, because not everyone can afford an Oculus that's 600 quid or a Vive that's that sort of price as well, isn't it? Even PlayStation VR is going to be 350, but we were talking about it yesterday and saying that basically, well, this is like 30 quid or something, or less for a less fancy one.
Yeah, they go from £5.50 up to about £30. So, and I think the thing is that for your first sort of experience in VR, you can get a really, really high quality one with these. And as you said, I mean, I think that the key thing, what Google did, I suppose, with Google Cardboard, and obviously that we sort of were early adopters with that, was everyone's been hearing about VR, and as we know, it's used increasingly in the media and all the different applications of it, but actually still probably about 98% of the global population has not had a VR experience as of yet. So, because the fact that the smartphone has everything on it that you need, it's got your gyroscope and your accelerometer to have a VR experience, you can get a really, really good quality one with a headset like this. And albeit the substrate that we're using is cardboard, but that has lots of positives in itself anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. But these are like these versions. The one we've got here that everyone's been giving it Jamchester. These are like the Rolls Royce. These are the top end of cardboards, and they're about £30. You say to buy one of those?
Yeah, not even that. I mean, they'd come to £10 to £15.
Oh right. If you buy loads of them, you get a discount, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, the vast bulk of our clients tend to take branded headsets. So they will be doing things like the Star Thousands for the Star Wars premiere, but we do actually sell individual ones as well that would have VISR branding. I mean, obviously yours are all branded up for you.
Yeah. So people can go. You can go now on the VISR VR, VISR-VR.com, and you can buy one of these headsets. You can buy an unbranded one, or you can order 5,000 of them and get a discount. Also, if you follow at VISR VR on Twitter,
please follow us. Yes.
So they're sharing loads of stuff on Twitter at the moment, and one thing that we did yesterday, we did a 360-degree VR video. We're all sitting around in a circle talking about VR and having an interesting conversation with Microsoft and VISR, and that's all going to be on Facebook in the next day or so.
Yeah, that'll be just stitched together, and then it'll be on in the next sort of 24, 48 hours, and that's on Facebook, VISR VR again.
Yeah, and that's really cool because you can just go straight on Facebook, and there's already one on there because we've already played with it. You can just go on Facebook, load the video basically into your phone, and then just put it straight in the VR cardboard headset and just move around, and you can do it in 3D. And that's the same one that a lot of people might have seen that on Facebook video with the Star Wars Force Awakens exploratory video where you could be in the Star Wars ship, and it's the same sort of technology, isn't it?
And you can view it on 360 as well. So actually you can, if you don't have a cardboard headset, you don't have a VISR headset with you, you can actually just watch it in 360. Which is cool for the best experience.
But the point is, you put the goggles on around and stuff,
and you watch.
So well, we'll finish up now. So thanks for Lindsay.
Thank you very much.
And I'm sorry, I'm holding the microphone in the wrong place now. So thank you to Lindsay. VISR VR at VISR VR on Twitter. VISR-VR.com.
Dash.
On the interweb, and there's loads of cool stuff on there, and Facebook as well. So yeah,
And could I just say, from my point of view as well, I just want to commend you guys, because it's been this weekend has been seamless. It's been brilliant. So well done to you all.
Thanks very much. Thank you, and thanks to Hack Manchester as well, obviously, for organising it all.